Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith of the Smith and Black Channel here. Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report. And we've got the SPY still trying to go back to the highs here. So another two to the upside. And if we pull this 60 out here, lower left, you're going to see this. Like so. So here you got your lower low. Let me get that big old cursor for you. Your lower low, and now gunning for higher highs to complete the broadening formation. So we'll see. Still an inside week, but after an outside week, looking to take these highs out. Still going, and you'll notice the Qs not as participant so far. You can see this upper left. Inside day for the Qs so far. So we'll see how that goes for the rest of the day, because you had SMH with Qualcomm and a whole bunch of these guys dropping in. Now trying to come back a little bit in the SMH. Still handling an inside week on a Thursday. But you'll notice the Dow Jones Diamonds. Inside day to the upside. All right. And so you can see it's got a lot more distance to go up here and take out these highs. But here's how you do it. Upper left, down, inside, up. 2-1-2 reversal. Up, inside, up. 2-1-2 continuation. That's what's going on over there. Small cappers having a nice day here too. So you'd see these two hammers here on the upper left, right? Gunning these things into the highs after stop them out, go. Now taking out last week's outside week, right? So small cappers leading the charge. Ooh, it's a rough day over in Redditville. GameStop. GameStop. Oh boy. Eesh. Inside day to the downside. A lot of pain and suffering over there. Feel for these guys. I was really rooting for them right now. These guys are having some tough times. If you go to AMC here, you're going to see this slightly inside day to the downside. Some more of these things. Bloodbath. Potential outside day to the downside, but we'll see. So a rough day over there for them. So Netflix comes out with some news here and looking to go outside day. So let's get this, shrink this 60 down for you. If they're raising prices in Japan or something like that. But anytime here in the daily, you see this. It pokes down and then comes back through. So when this goes green, we're looking for an outside day here to take this out. Over 550.48. You did that. Now it's an outside day. It's still handily an inside month on the lower middle, and still handily an inside week. So this is really the magnitude you were looking for. Once it starts gunning through here, just want to take that out. Then we don't know. Then you can tighten your stop up, and maybe it goes, maybe it doesn't. If we go to Lizzie, LIZI, we talked about this yesterday. I believe we did. We did. Yep. Inside month to the upside in the lower middle, right? And just gunning here. So you can see if we can get something smaller. How about a 30? There you go. Inside on the 30. So here's something that you want to avoid in your mental game. Is some people will see this here as a shooting star, and say that's bearish. It's going to go down. All this means here is that some guys got stopped out. The buyers didn't move, and you can see this level here. This is where the buyers were, and they weren't getting stock. And then the news comes out, and boom, let's go get it. Now off to the races she goes. And Lizzie, if we go to W Day, things we've talked about all week. Inside month to the upside. Is it still going? Is it still good? Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep. And here's your inside 30 in the lower left. Still good. Let me just write this down here. But if there's a discernible group that's going, it's financials. And FAS kind of just guns and then just kind of sits here. KRE still going. KIE here, still trying to walk up. There's XLF. XLF does the gun and sit, so we'll see, because a lot of that stuff going. So if you go to American Express, in American Express, you're going to see this here. Still inside month, but here, the upper left, inside day, continuation. 2, 1, 2 to the upside. And if that works, you're looking to take this out. So you get some little coming late in the week, but above 125 is the 2-2 reversal on that. You're also going to notice Capital One and Capital One here on the weekly upper middle. Two down by taking out previous low, and then boom, here's your reversal on the weekly right here above 108.40. All right. And were you an inside day? Not quite. But still going up into here, Capital One. Now we'll see if they triangle they out a little bit. Up in here, which trades with DFS. Discover offer time. So you can see here on the upper middle how it poked down on the week and then turned green here. And when it does that, we're looking to be coming outside bar, which it did. And now we'll see if this sets up again for you. Been a little quick on some of these, starting to fade just a tad. If we go to Visa. And Visa, here you can see upper left, the inside day, right, to the upside. If that works, it's going to trigger this on the weekly. Two down, two back up over 203.49. There's your buy, right? And so you had that lining up with this real nicely because this was 203.51. So it goes inside day and up and reversal week at the same shot. If you go to MA, Netflix going to the highs as I speak. MA, also an inside day. And then here, the upper middle, inside week, down, RevStrat here over 330.54, right? Then if you get, let's say that you get that, then you go for the add here on the inside day, above 336. Boom, now you got twice as much of your winner. That's what you want to do. You want to add to your winners. Most people will take a position and they will scale out of it as it goes their ways. You want to scale into it. Buy more of your winners. You've got some regional banks like Zion Bank. Here you can see this. Weekly, upper middle. Two down, two up for the over 47.82. Right? Nice move there, and you can see this. Looks like we're going to have an inside 60 over here. Inside on the 60. Let me get my big cursor for you. See that? Inside 60. And there you go. Also, people ask me this all the time about does the candle closing the 60 from the previous day matter? Does. You see this? They sold it off on the bell. And then, boom, kicker right out the chute here. If we go to Chubb, Chubb, here you can see this too. See this on the upper middle. This was an outside week 2 weeks ago. Then it went down. Stop them out. Then when it takes this out, the magnitude is to take this out here, which it has done. We'll see if there's anything more to it. Real nice move here. And you can look at the daily, what called the low. Inside bar. Pokes down hammer, stop them out, RevStrat. Boom, here, back through the try she goes. So whenever you see the broadening formation like this is what you look for on the lows, and then you get this. If we go to Okta, and Okta here. Do I talk about these? I do. Momo Hammer. Right, that's a 2 up. They tried to bring him in and stop him up. Then here, boom. Then you run into buyers because you've got an inside month to the upside in the lower middle. You got a 3-2er to the upside in the weekly. Then this thing, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay short. Are you? Bam. It's nice to meet you. If we go to Lyft, we talked about this all week. We have. Why? Because of this in the middle. Inside week. Pokes down, RevStrat 122 on the weekly over 48.78 and still going at 52.09. Right, I think Uber's lagging today in that arena, but we'll see. If we go to APPN, and APPN Appen, so handily an inside week in the upper middle and month. We know that, but this thing moves a lot of points, right? So here, if you go to the inside day, this is a reversal. The 2 down, the inside bar, and then up over 209.61. Trading 220, not a bad little move. All right, futures seeming to stall out here just a touch. If we go to APPS, gap and go. We'll see if that sets up again. Just having a nice move here. Exhaustion risk because you're going into new highs. Did take a nice inside 30 here, albeit backing off a little bit. We'll see what comes of that. If we go to Workhorse, and Workhorse, once again, you can see this red bar that takes out the previous day. That's a 2 down inside day, back through previous range. Guess where the stops were in this thing? Here, 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 and here. Boom, off she goes back to the highs with the Workhorse. We'll see if that sets up again for you. If we go to CRTO, and CRTO still going. We talked about this yesterday for a couple of reasons. One, the outside weak upper middle pokes down, boom, back to previous range, takes these guys out. And if that works, 2 up on the monthly and the lower middle. 2 up, 2 down, boom. These become an outside bar of this, and it's been higher in the past. So that's a good thing. Whenever anybody's been a lot higher, we say used to be somebody. If we go to Peloton, been stuck in here doing nothing. It is going to be an inside week most likely, but when you see all this stuck, then you get your inside day. Look at this. Now it's finally following through. Because one of the things that when you look at a chart, you always want to think in terms of the people who've been trading something like this. And anybody who's like, yay, it's going up, no it's not. 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 Yay, it's going up, no. They wouldn't touch it up here. These guys have been stopped out so many times, they're not touching it. Now's the time you want to go, bright green. If we go to LB, and LB having a nice day, and LB, nice rally off the lows. If you go the monthly, you can go way back. Let's say used to be somebody. LB used to be somebody, right? Up in here. That's something you like. I know it's a little spider webby, but you go to, you get the idea. LB used to be up at 100, now still coming back. So if you look at the weekly, right? Should we get this one in here? If you go to the weekly, you're going to see this upper middle. Once again, the inside bar that poked down the back through rev strat right here, above 45.98, right? And see it opened at 45.50. So if you knew that, boom, you're going to grab it as soon as it takes this out. Boom. Because you're going to take out this. Pivot machine gun, thanks for playing. We'll see if that sets up again for us. Maybe get ourselves an inside 60. If we go to let's go to AVB Reach. It's always running out of time, you know I am. AVB REIT, and here you can see on the monthly in the lower middle. I'm going to shrink that down for you. Here, the inside month to the upside. Here. So for the rest of the month, above 169.37, right? And on the weekly, you can see this here. It pokes down, but then once it goes green, this is going to become an outside bar of that, right? Does that, and then you're here on the 60. You got your inside 60, 3, 1, 2 to the upside. All right, running out of time. Let's get just a little bit of downside. You got iPaper having some problems here on the downside. Here, taking out last week's lows, last month's lows, and you can see this in the lower middle. Inside month pokes up, and then here's your rev strat to the downside. 1, 2, 2 down iPaper. If we go to Sava, nice week and nice day, but you've got some volatility in this thing, so you can trade this thing pretty much either way. And if you go to the 30, you'll see this. 30 new highs, 2-2 reversal to the downside, coming back in, now trying to go 2-2 back up. So there's enough volatility to trade this thing either way. If we go to DQ here, not totally getting crushed, but you got your 2-2 day to the downside, and some of these shenaniganers with the boys. CAS with the Wall Street bets, guys. Two up, lower upper left, poking up, coming back down. You're going to see, look to take this thing out here below 34. I'm sorry, below 1751 is where they're going to take that out. So not too much over there, but outside of the GameStop and the real wreckage. So I think that's always running out of time, but there's always so much to do on any given day once you know the strat. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith & Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Strat Time Report.